Oh boy. Hello, hello. Come on in the garden. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your backyard gardener out in the garden this morning. Gardening Realtor, how you doing, hon? I got you. You driving? Okay. Talk to you. I I still ran your channel after you left out the live yesterday, so you should have picked up a couple of people. I appreciate you coming in. And I'm going to run you again today. Carolina Gardner, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Humble Homestead, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Bear Fruit Gardening, welcome to the live. You got to run some errands, no problem. Be careful, be safe, stay hydrated out there, Bear Fruit. Thank you for checking in. Carolina Gardner is here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. How is everybody's day going today? I'm out in the garden. I'm going to be out here for about an hour live. And I bought a new tent. I got to show y'all the tent that I bought for my fig trees because the weather is kind of, the sun is scorching the tops of them. Humble Home says that slow start for you this morning. It was kind of slow start for me every morning. I just got to get up earlier so that I could be on time with what I need to. Guys, if you're just coming in the room, like Bear Fruit says, please smash the like button for the host. We got 5 people in the garden, 3 thumbs up. Let me show you guys my tent right quick. Ouch. Hit my head. Bam. I'm sitting up under it right now, but it's actually going to go over here, over my fig plants, because as you can see, this sun that we got is burning the tips of my plants. So I want to offer them a little bit of shade. They don't have to be in full sun. Y'all, my landscaper is back, and I'm happy. He's going behind this gate for me to cut down some of these treacherous weeds that then growed up back there. I hope don't nothing run out at me toward my way. Melanie Williams, welcome. How are you? Carolina Gardener said I cleaned out my whole garden and I'm turning my soil to get ready for fall planting. I bought a few line tillers and 5 months ago I'm taking her outside this weekend. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I love power equipment. That sounds like fun. Yep, my tips are turning brown, Bear Fruit, on some of them. Some of them can take the full sun, some of them can't. So my tips are turning a little brown and crumbly. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's sun starch. The sun just didn't hit them too hard. So I just got a little tent. I could put them in a shaded spot um, like I did that one over there, and this one over here. But the whole thing is, I want to I don't want to fig shuffle them for real. I'd rather have them on the platform and then put something over it just on certain days. And this pop-up tent is so easy and convenient. It was the perfect tent. I thought I had to order it online, but I went to a Walmart out in Auburn Hills and they had it there. So I got it. It was like $39, $32. And that's the little bag that it come in. I think it's a 6x5. I didn't want the 10x10 because that was Yeah, it was too big for me. But yeah, the fig shuffle is a real bear fruit. Once you begin to have a lot of variety or more than one plant, which you will, I'm sure, the fig shuffle, you'll know what it is. You shuffle them on the porch, you shuffle them in the shade, you shuffle them outside, you shuffle them in the house, in the garage. It's just the fig shuffle. And today I came out and my Italian 258, which is one of my most treasured fig plants out of all because it was given to me by Ben B. And he is also um, on YouTube, which is that one right there in that square pot. It has really been taking off in growth, and I'm excited about it. I haven't bared any fruit on it, but I'm so patient with that one. I don't have to have any this year or next. I just want it to continue to grow because those cuttings are pretty, that when you do get a fig from there, it's pretty awesome. Um, I'm going to definitely have to get an early start in the season on that fig right there for sure. Jumpstart my season and extend it in the greenhouse if I want to have figs to ripen. Carolina Garden want to know if I'm going to plant a fall garden. Yes, I am going to plant a fall garden. And in my fall garden, I think I'm going to do sugar snap peas. I know I'm gonna do lettuce, and I'm gonna do Detroit red beets, and that's pretty much all that I got so far. I'm not gonna do a big fall garden, but I am gonna do a fall garden. Um, but so far it'll be the sugar snap peas, the Detroit red beets, and it will be the um, lettuce. I growed the butter crunch lettuce before. I really didn't like the taste. But I'm gonna try it again because it's very easy on the digestive system. But I wasn't a fan of the taste the last I remembered. But that's what I got seeds for, so that's what I'll try again. But yep, that's what I'll be growing. I was thinking about running some Oriental Wonder yard long beans, but I don't know how long that takes to maturity. Try some romaine. I love romaine lettuce. Never tried to grow it. So, yeah. Uh, I'm basically going to grow what I have seen. And if my strikes, sorry about the buffing, if my strikes finish producing by the time I put my fall garden in the end of this week, then I'll run another round of my strike bush beans because those beans are absolutely delicious. It's so funny that grandbaby's living next door to me now. I let them try things right out of the garden, and um, they were eating. I let them try a strike bush bean out the garden raw, and they loved it. It was sweet taste, so that was pretty awesome seeing that. I don't even think I'm going to be able to get my Sweet 100 on harvest on camera because my grandson loves those little cherry tomatoes and he's always over here picking them. So I might not be able to get that one on camera, but trust and believe they grew pretty well. I see my better boys are starting to red up. Um, the thing about tomatoes, Starduster, how are you? Welcome to the live. The thing about tomatoes that I struggle with is I don't get out there and trim those suckers off. I don't, I did this year at the bottom, but then I kind of let it go. So I do got airflow at the bottom, and it does make a difference. So if you guys that grow tomatoes for the first time, trimming those suckers off are very important for production because you want to grow fruit, not leaves, and that helps out a lot. And And trimming them off at the bottom also helps with different diseases and stuff from your leaves getting wet and all of that. So keep that in mind when you guys are growing tomatoes for the first time. I also like to trim the bottom of my bell peppers too and get them stacked up. Like I said, this year I have been not really struggling in the garden because the garden is doing well, but that little extra maintenance that I normally do, I've been having some problems with that. Trying to keep up with that. So I did a khaki hybrid with lettuce last year and it turned out great. I'm going to give it a shot again this year. Okay, that sounds good. Now, what is that? Is that a lettuce? Carolina Garden khaki hydro? Is that a lettuce? Oh, that's the method of growing you did. Okay, okay. Hydroponics growing and soil growing. Um, there's a difference in taste to me. It's not a it's not a negative or a positive, but I just saying I notice a difference in the taste with it. I think with some because at our grocery store they sell hydroponic type lettuce, and I've noticed that it tastes a little less flavorful, but still good. And it's a great resource of growing indoors as well, if you choose to. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. And that's a whole level of another level of growing because instead of soil, you're growing in water, and you have to also put your nutrients, different types of nutrients, in your water to continue to grow. So that's pretty cool. Stardust, do you do hydroponics also? That's great. That's real good. That's something that I want to learn. Haven't really gotten into it, but I wouldn't mind learning. So maybe next year I'll do a little research on it. It's like my plate be so full. It's hard to even sometimes get out here in the garden. I'm just thankful this year that I was able to get into the garden. You didn't do it this year? Well, if you do it next year, I hope you definitely put up a video. I'm very interested in seeing. I was discouraged and I didn't think it would work, and I left it alone, and it did great. The nutrients, the nutritious ones are plump. Anything, it's amazing. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Now that's pretty encouraging right there. Now, is there a different Carolina Gardener? Is there a different type of nutrients that you use? Is it mostly liquid? I would imagine it would have to be liquid type nutrients instead of granular in hydroponics. So I think I answered my own question. You were growing basil. I just want if I do it because I'm so picky, I want a nice setup. I mean, I want all my buckets matching. I just want to buy a nice little kit if I ever was to decide to do it. But I've always was curious about hydroponics. That's cool. Mosquitoes is out here trying to get me already. So we got 6 people in the building and 5 thumbs up. Guys, if you're just coming in the building, please smash the like button for the host. Thank you so much. I would appreciate it. I think basil smells amazing. All the herbs smells really good. I really appreciate the smell of basil though. When I go in the grocery stores, I just rub my fingers on it and it smells so good. I don't cook with a lot of basil, but it definitely is a good smelling herb. Thyme, mint, basil, cilantro. Smells really, really good. Y'all see all that movement going on back there behind the fence? I'm trying to get all those big trees off my fence, away from my fence as I can. They tear that house down and I get that lot. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be ecstatic. I'm gonna have that whole land graved with a machine once they tear it down and clear out everything. Put a privacy fence further back there. Open this one up to extend it. And you're really going to see some trees go in the ground now, because I have to put my trees over into my next yard of my other property, just so that they can be close to me. Carolina Gardener, let me see. Let me look back at the chat. I looked away. The only thing I use is Master Blend, calcium, and Epsom salt. That's it. I started a 5-gallon tote reminder. Was discouraged and didn't work. Highly of it. Give a shot. I have fertilizers I can send you. Give it a shot. You will regret. That's cool, Carolina Gardener, because I'm not familiar with it at all. You got me thinking. I'm gonna start researching this, because I have an indoor grow. Um, the setup and everything, because it will definitely be indoor for me. So I might try it for. I might try that out. What all are you growing, Carolina Gardener, in your hydroponic system? Mikey Flo, how are you? What's going on, sir? How's your day going? Thank you so much for coming to support. Yesterday was Grow Monday. Today we're just basically talking about things in the garden. Hot sauce junkie, how are you? Guys, if you guys don't have hot sauce junkie and you're into growing different types of Carolina Reaper peppers and hot peppers, he's amazing. And he goes live and he will eat those peppers right live. He'll turn his, one day he was eating one and his whole face turned red. I thought his little head was going to explode. But his wife was sitting right there by him, like, okay, I got you if you faint. Some of the peppers is amazing, that his tolerance, because some of the peppers is not even hot to him. I mean, I really struggle eating a banana pepper, a hot banana pepper, and a jalapeno. I don't see how hot sauce junkie could eat could eat those reapers. That's crazy. And those ghost peppers. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So check him out. He has a really good channel. And he does great live streams as well. Yeah, reapers are real hot. I went to my hydroponic store where I get a lot of my soils from for my garden and my nutrients for my garden. And they had some on the counter, and the salesman was like, "Would you like to try a Reaper?" I was like, "Let me tell you something. I'm a gardener. I know what those things are all about. Don't offer me no Reaper. You be calling 911 up in here for me, or ambulance, because I've been passed out." He was like, "I knew you knew. That's why I offered it." Not me. Like they candy. I was like, y'all better cut that out. Giving these people these reapers. That's a powerful, powerful pepper right there. That those reapers will sit you down for a minute. It's not like a jalapeno pepper. Okay, you get over and in about 5 minutes the taste is gone. With me, I probably feel that thing the next day. I can't get it together. I went to a Thai restaurant and thought I was gonna, try some the hot. I couldn't even eat that stuff. I wasted my money. I was in there sweating. The lady said, "I told you that it was hot." I was like, "I know what you said." So no, I never do that again. And it took me, I felt that about an hour. So nope, no reapers, no nothing beyond a jalapeno pepper, and not too many of those either. But Hot Sauce Junkie, he can handle it. He can handle all of it. I don't. Is there a pepper Hot Sauce Junkie that you cannot handle? That really just knocks you out? Or you a little hesitant to try? Four Horns Farm, welcome. How are you? We missed you yesterday, but I know those naps are important because I have to take a power nap myself. You said you would eat them. I know you will, Hot Sauce Junkie, because you just that type of guy. It's all in the name. The hotter, probably the better for you. Guys, if you don't have Four Horns Farm, you might want to check her out. She has an amazing channel. She raised pigs and baby pigs. She has a beautiful garden, beautiful homestead, amazing little ones that's out there with her. Check out Four Horns Farm. You will not be disappointed. Check out Sauce Junkie. You will not be disappointed. If you want a good laugh and just want to go on his live, sit back and chill, go to Hot Sauce Junkie Live. Him and his wife are amazing. Amazing. Beautiful family. Check them out. Guys, while we out here, let's connect with each other. The beautiful thing about the live streams with the homesteads, and the farmers and the gardeners is that you're going into a meeting like-minded people who do what you do. And you can get tips, you can see some of the struggles that they go through and see some of the things that they grow. That's why I like going into different live streams that are homesteading type. Humble Homestead, Farmel, even the trapping ones like PA Trapping. Most of them that hunt, they have gardens as well. So yeah, that's all a part of homesteading too. So let's network, guys. Let's build our platform. Let's support each other. Let's make some friends. If you have a community tab, share it out. Let's get some more people in here. Let's connect. No, this was a spare the minute live stream that I did today. But I figured I was going to be sitting out here anyway, so why not go live? I'm trying to get all that stuff off away from my fence back there. It's creeping me out. And I was going to do it in the spring, have it done in the spring before it even started to leaf out. But normally my neighbor on the other side across from there normally do it. But this year he didn't do it. So I guess he was like, it was your turn. So it's even harder once everything starts to wake up and leaf out. Guys, continue to network with each other. Mikey Flow, sir, how is your you put up another video? Let me look at your channel and see when the last time you put up a video. You got something else coming up soon? We talked about consistency. I'm loving that banner though. Let me see if I can show it. He has a really nice banner. You probably can't see it because of the I'm under this wonderful tent. Your channel is growing, sir. Oh, you just put one up 4 days ago. Guys, if you don't have Mike Flow, check him out. This young man, he's still in school where he's out for summer, but let's give him support. Our young people could be out here doing so many other things that are negative, but he's doing something positive. Let's keep him encouraged. Each one teach one. Guys, if you don't have Gardening Realtor, check her out. I watched her video this morning. I think she had an infestation of aphids on her bean plants. And she was growing them up on a trellis. And her neighbor gave her a remedy to get rid of them. And she said it worked really well. So if you want to find out what that remedy was and it was organic, check out Gardening Realtor. Because we all have problems with the aphids. So check her out. Hot Sauce Junkie, where are you? Are you what state are you in? Yeah, pepper plants love heat. They love heat. Pepper plants love heat. Okra love heat. Those are very heat tolerant plants. If it ain't hot, they're not growing. Wisconsin, okay. You might want to, you ever thought about, do you have a greenhouse? Hot Sauce Junkie, do you have a greenhouse? Because I built this greenhouse, I think it was last year. Um, and that thing gets so hot up in there. Get you some, I got a fan in there for circulation. You could jumpstart your season and grow your peppers. And you can just get one of those plastic greenhouse. I think they're by Sunglow. All right, Starduster, you be safe. Go ahead and research how to save your plants. Depending on what it is, you might can check out some of these other channels because they're probably having the same problems. Use the greenhouse and grow lights when I started them. They're just some seeds. Okay. Yeah, greenhouses are amazing, especially when you're in these colder climates. You can really jumpstart your season. I've utilized mine for my fig plants to be able to bring them out because here in Michigan, our summer really just did. Our summer didn't get started. The heat part of it didn't really get started till like June, and we normally our last frost is normally the Mother's Day, I think. But it was still dipping cold and way after that. So we really didn't get some serious warm ups until June. So we got a short season. Yeah, plastic greenhouses are awesome. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I had one before I built this one, and it worked really well. You get those green ones there, they'll last about maybe 1 or 2 seasons. But I wanted something a little bit more permanent, so I built me one because I knew I was taking my fig journey pretty serious. So wasn't a bad. It was a it. Everything is recycled over there. I, except for some of the wood I did buy, but the doors and the windows, all of that is recycled material. Even the installation on the inside, because when I put together my shed behind my garage, I was put installation in there because that's where I was gonna house my figs. But in Michigan, it just gets too cold, so I had to start house. I lost all my figs, and I had some very expensive varieties, and I lost every last one of them. So now I take them inside in the basement, over in the cool area, put them in the corner, cover the windows up, turn a fan on, and they stay nice and cool. About 30, 40 degrees in there. So they'll stay asleep. But last year they woke up because I didn't have a fan down there. And the sunlight came through the windows. So, but it didn't do anything bad. They just started growing. Figs are vigorous, but they will die back in that cold climate. Even in some of the hotter climates, like um, 7, you have to put it. You have to overwinter them. 8, I think they're overwintering them in 8 zone 8 as well. But some of them you can wrap, and some of them you could just let them go. I love living in Michigan, but I wish we got a little hotter. I wish we were a little hotter than we are as far as, and I wish our summers was longer because we went through a thing last winter that was crazy. I had never heard of a polar vortex. I never heard of that. It got so freezing cold. It was crazy. It was crazy and it was scary at the same time. The reason why it was scary is because our power company, DTE Energy, it's like every year they have power failures. Now they blame it on overgrown trees getting too close to the wire. And this year I could say they have been getting better with it where they come and they'll trim the trees. But once that power go down, it's bad business. And it went down one winter for like 3, 4 days. And it was cold. So I do have space heaters that you can put the oil in. So you got to do what you got to do to prepare for any type of power failure. Oh, okay, yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. You left Four Horns because it was too cold. Yeah, it is cold in Buffalo, New York, though. Wisconsin too. Y'all had some wicked storms. I thought we had some bad storms, but whew, Buffalo, New York, we talking feet, not inches of snowfall. Yeah, that's it's serious. But it's amazing that even in New York, Wisconsin, we have fig growers, and figs are supposed to be like You know, they like to be in a tropical type setting, but they are successful growers. Just overwinter them, so it don't matter any plant. Roy, you put your hand up there. I didn't know what that was. It scared me. I thought it was a squirrel or something. Any plant that they grow in the tropics, you could try to grow it here in Michigan or in the north. You just have to be creative and create your microclimate and overwinter it. So it depends on how bad you want that plant, how bad you want to grow that fruit. But I think for me, figs is enough. I wanted to get into citrus, but that's just a whole nother addiction getting into that. Four Horns Farm says she had to leave Buffalo, New York. Wow, pretty cold. It's yeah, it gets rough out there though. No, I said I wanted to take a I was gonna research where they give gardening classes to become a master gardener. I'm not so much worried about the title of it. I just want to learn everything that I can about it on a different level beyond what I know or what your average gardener knows. Just take it to a whole different level. She said she got her degree and she was gone. Like, just give me my papers. I'm out of here. Did you guys get any big snowfalls while you were up there? I know a person who moved from Georgia to go move with her daughter in Alaska on an army base, and that took a lot of adjusting. Can you imagine coming from Georgia to Alaska behind the greenhouse? That that whew, can't do it. Thank you so much, Hot Sauce Junkie, for spending time with me. I appreciate it, and I'm sure you'll be going live soon. I will see you then. Wow, 2 years. Whew. I know you was homesick, cause that when you not used to that it is kind of hard. Like my sister, she's from Michigan, and she's just so over Michigan weather. When her sons live in Arizona, so every winter she'll go to Arizona and stay. So yeah, and then in the summertime she'll come back to Michigan because it's too hot in Arizona. So yeah, it's that that heat and the cold is real, but I can't take the heat. I'm comfortable in the north, but I can't take the heat. Like in Texas, even in the Carolinas, man, I wouldn't be outside. I would never go outside. I would love to visit my nephews. They're here right now from Arizona. I would love to visit them, and my son is in Vegas. We gotta do that in November, December. Guys, these mosquitoes and these flies are getting on my nerve. My grandson let a fly in my house, and I spent 20 minutes trying to get him out of there. Running around the house with newspaper balled up. I can't stand a fly. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this live. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. I'm going to get this tent over these figs. And I'm going to get out here and fertilize my cucumber plants because it needs some magnesium in it because they're fruiting really good. Hey, grandbaby, how are you? It's fruiting really good, so that's what I'm going to do. Thank you all again for coming in and spending time with me. I appreciate you. If you haven't done so, smash the like on your way out. Stay hydrated, stay cool. You're welcome, Four Horns Farm. Thank you. And when you gonna go live again? Are you planning on going live again? Man, your channel is taking off. 372. Wow. You got good content, Four Horns. Real good content. All right, everybody. Stay hydrated. Saturday, cool. Great. That's what's up. So happy gardening, everybody. Stay hydrated, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.